90% of the things I packed when I was coming into the UK were very much unnecessary, and the annoying part is for the last 18 months I haven't used most of those things. And in this video I'll be sharing with you things you should and should not pack when moving into the United Kingdom as an international student or as a skilled worker. So if you think this will interest you, don't go anywhere, keep watching till the end. Hello guys, if you're coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Daniel. I currently reside in the UK and I share videos around traveling abroad. So you're looking for a place to get first-hand information on how to relocate abroad, on how to live abroad in a stress-free way, then this is a place you want to be. Please click on the red subscribe button to join the growing family. And for my returning subscribers and viewers, thank you guys for the love, thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. A couple of days ago I decided to put out some of my old stuff so that the new stock can actually have a space to stay in my apartment. And I discovered that majority of the stuffs actually brought into the UK have been unused. Like majority of them have been sitting in my wardrobe, sitting in the cupboard without being used at all. And I felt, oh, I need to actually share with you guys some of the things you need to ensure you bring when you're coming to the UK, and the things that are very much unnecessary, so you don't take up unnecessary space in your luggage. Now if you're coming into the UK with the British Airways, you're only allowed to come into the UK with 2 bags. Each must not be more than 23 kilograms. Now it's very important that you ensure that you utilize that particular space judiciously. I just bought a lot of unnecessary stuff that I never used, and it's very important for you to ensure that you put some of those things in there. And each of those luggage, that's why when you're coming when you're going to the airport, ensure that you weigh them before getting there. Don't have 35 kg in one bag and have 15 kg in another. You won't be able to take the 35 kg with you. You will need to actually ensure that both are not more than 23 kg. And the annoying part of this thing is that when I was coming, I made the same mistake. I had 35 in one, I think 10 or 12 in one. So I had to buy a new bag in the airport, and I spent times 10 of the amount of that I bought the bag if I had bought it outside the airport. I think the guy collected about 8,000 naira from me just to get a bag that cost 1,000 naira. Honestly, it was really ridiculous, but I was desperate at that time. I had no choice. I had to pay for it so that I can proceed with my traveling. So it's very important for you to ensure that you have the proper things in your luggage, so don't waste the space. And I will share with you some of those things you should not bring when you're coming into the UK. And the first thing I would say, don't even bother coming to the UK with is loads of clothes. Guys, you don't want to waste your the space in your luggage to bring in clothes, because the good thing is you can actually get some of those clothes in the United Kingdom at very cheap price. There are loads of lots of stores in the UK that you get clothes at a very cheaper rate. However, if you're a guy coming to the UK like me, please get enough gin when you're coming. Honestly, the gin they sell here in the UK is absolutely ridiculous. If you're coming to the UK and you've had this experience that I have, honestly, you need to actually share in the comment section so someone can learn from this. Honestly, it's very ridiculous. And if you're going to get a very good gin in the UK, you get it at a very ridiculous price. Honestly, one of my favorite gin as at this moment I bought in the UK. I think I bought it for my birthday last year, and it cost about £65 or thereabouts. That was the only proper gin I could get. And imagine converting £55 to naira. You know how many gin you would have bought with that. So if you're coming to the UK as an international student, please buy enough gin. Especially for guys, buy enough gin. Most of the female wears are actually easy to get here in the UK, but for guys, if you wear gin like me, get enough gin when you're coming. I've been looking for people to actually help me get some gin from Nigeria, and I'll get it in the UK. It's actually ridiculous the amount you need to pay to get a proper gin in the UK. And some of the African attires that when I was coming, I was like, I won't get to see some of these African attires, so I decided to bring a couple of them. I've been here since February 2021. This is August 2022. I've not worn those African attires. I think I've only worn one, and that was like twice to church. Aside from that, I haven't worn so many of them. So guys, don't bother yourself bringing any of those African attire. You can bring one for probably occasion, like African occasions here in the UK, but honestly, you don't want to waste your luggage on getting lots of African clothes in your bag, because you're not going to wear them. Even the weather won't allow you to wear them, so don't even bother yourself bringing some of those African attires. And another thing I would say is, when you're coming to the UK, don't bother to buy loads of winter jackets, especially if you're coming in September or you're coming in January. Don't bother yourself buying loads of jackets. Just get one jacket that you would wear when you step out of the UK airports. And I need to actually say this also, don't make the mistake of coming to the UK in January without a jacket. I'm going to share with you a personal experience that was ridiculous. Honestly, the moment you leave the UK airport and probably step out to probably get a taxi, or you know, just get a taxi to where you're going to. Honestly, the weather is absolutely different. Like, the moment I left the airport and stepped out, I opened the door and came out. Oh goodness, I ran back into the airport because it was extremely cold. Honestly, like, it was as if I was in a different world. I was in Pluto, a different planet, honestly. So just ensure you have at least one jacket. When I was coming in, please don't tell anybody, I actually came in with 4 different winter jackets. So those winter jackets, you know how puffy they are, they took practically almost 1/3 of my space. So I had to just squeeze in some other stuff, in the bag. So please ensure you just buy one jacket. You get free, you get cheap winter jackets here in the UK. Especially if you're even coming during summer, you even get them for free in so many of the charity stores in the UK. So don't bother packing loads of loads of winter jackets. And the another part is that, only one of those winter jackets I came in with was actually very good. The other ones, I was still very cold wearing them. So honestly, it's not worth it. So don't bother yourself about getting loads of clothes. Just get a few ones. Most of the clothes here are actually cheap, and you'll be able to survive on them. Another thing I would say you shouldn't come into the UK with is unnecessary food. Now, I need to make emphasis on the fact that when you're coming to the UK, you get like African stores around you if you are relocating or moving to the major cities in the UK. So there are quite a number of African stores around you. However, when you're coming at first, please bring enough African food. That space you're planning to bring some clothes to fill in, please fill those places with African food so that when you come in at first, you'll be able to still eat your African food while settling in. Because African food is expensive. You don't want to start converting Naira to spend when you first come in without even making money in pounds, because the amount of money you spend on African food, it's ridiculous. I recently bought, I remember when I first came in, I went to an African store to buy beans, because I'm a beans person. I love eating beans. And when I got there, just a very small size, I think I'm not sure of the size now, very small size, I bought it in a very funny amount. I think I bought it for about £13 or so. At that time, £13 was a lot of money considering the amount I came into the UK with. Just buying the beans I would cook for just 12 for £13. So it's quite expensive, especially if you haven't started earning in the UK. So please get loads of African food. Don't bother yourself getting food like rice or spaghetti. They are ridiculously cheap in the UK. I've gotten some spaghetti for as low as 30 pence. That's very ridiculous. So you get those foods very cheap, but some food that you might want to come in with, like beans, some of those African foods, a lot of those things, try to get lots of them that you'd eat while trying to settle in. Then few months down the line, you can get them from stores when you start making money in pounds. So those are some of the things you don't necessarily need to come into the UK with. So if you're currently in the UK or you just came to the UK, you can also share some of those things in the comment section so that someone can learn, so that so many people will make some of the mistakes we made while we were coming. So please share in the comment section some of those things you think people should or should not come into the UK with. Now, when you're coming to the UK, I need to also mention that aside from your 2 luggage that you'll be, dropping when you get to the Nigeria airport, you'll be allowed to go into the plane with a hand luggage. Please, that hand luggage, ensure you have your important document, your travel document, like your tuberculosis test, your CAS document, your flight ticket, your academic credentials in that handbag. Because when you get to the UK, airport, you might be requested to present that particular document. And mind you, your luggage won't be going with you. So you need to have those documents in your handbag so that you'll be able to present it to them. Your passport and so many of those things, you must have it in your handbag. Please don't do. I remember when I came in, there was a guy that actually left his credentials in the luggage that went the other way around. So please ensure you have those documents in your handbag so that you have access to them whenever there's a need for it. So some of those things you need to ensure you have and should not have with you when coming to the UK. I know there's still so many of them. There's some things you can't come into the UK with, things like palm oil, meat, and those things you can't come into it will be seized at the airport. So there's no point coming into the UK with them. But I know some people actually fry their meat to be able to bring them in. So there are quite loads of things you can't or you are not allowed to come into the UK with, which if you know some of those things, please state in the comment section, in addition to the things I already mentioned and the things you think people should ensure they have with them when coming to the UK. Please state in the comment section also. You actually be saving someone from making a very drastic mistake. So this will be the end of this video. If you find this video resourceful, please click the like button for the YouTube algorithm, please. And if you have any question or any suggestion, opinion, please state in the comment section. You might actually be saving someone with that information. So if you're coming across my video for the first time, please click on the red subscribe button to join the growing family. We're actually going very big and I'm really excited about it. And if you're part of my returning viewers, you've been watching my video consistently and you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Please click on the red subscribe button to also be a part of this family. And for my returning subscribers and viewers, thank you guys for the love. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.